Welcome to another informative session on the Tenthouse channel, your trusted source for all things tech. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button to stay updated with our latest content. Today, we're delving into the fascinating world of 3D printing technology, a sphere that's accelerating at a rapid pace and reshaping industries far and wide. This isn't just about creating fancy prototypes or intricate designs anymore. We're talking about the food industry, where 3D printing is revolutionizing edible items, from meat substitutes to lab-grown meat. In the realm of fashion, it's turning heads with the creation of clothing, shoes, and textiles. Motorsports? You bet. Prototypes, tools, and parts to enhance vehicle performance are all being 3D printed. It's also transforming healthcare with personalized medical solutions, tissue engineering, and drug development testing. And let's not forget aerospace, where it's being used for everything from spare parts to rocket engine fabrication. In this video, we are diving into each of these sectors to explore how 3D printing is shaping their future. First up, let's chew on how 3D printing is cooking up a storm in the food industry. In the bustling kitchens of the 21st century, 3D printing is stirring up innovation like no other technology. Picture this: a printer, not much larger than your microwave at home, squirting out edible items layer by layer. This isn't a scene from a sci-fi movie, but a reality in today's food sector. One fascinating application is the creation of meat substitutes. With the rise of plant-based diets and the increasing concern for sustainability, there's a growing demand for meat alternatives. 3D printing is stepping up to this challenge, transforming plant proteins into juicy steaks and crispy bacon strips that mimic the texture and taste of the real thing. But the innovation doesn't stop there. Lab-grown meat, also known as cultured meat, is another frontier being explored. By using animal cells, scientists are able to grow meat in labs, completely bypassing the need for traditional livestock farming. This not only addresses ethical concerns of animal welfare, but also significantly reduces the environmental footprint of meat production. However, it's not all smooth sailing. Like any emerging technology, 3D printed food faces its share of challenges. Consumer acceptance is a big one. The idea of eating food from a printer can be, well, hard to swallow for some. Then there's the question of taste. Can 3D printed meat really match up to the flavor of traditionally cooked fare? And of course, there are regulatory hurdles to clear before these products can make their way to our dinner tables. But despite these challenges, the potential of 3D printed food is immense. Imagine a world where food waste is drastically reduced, where everyone has access to nutritious meals, and where the environmental impact of our food choices is minimized. Clearly, 3D printing is serving up a feast of possibilities in the food industry. Now let's strut into the world of fashion, where 3D printing is stitching together a new era of design. Imagine a world where your wardrobe is not just a collection of fabrics stitched together, but a set of personalized 3D printed pieces. This is not a scene from a sci-fi movie, but the reality of today's fashion industry. Designers are leveraging the power of 3D printing technology to create clothing, shoes, and textiles that are not only stylish, but also sustainable. This technology is giving designers the freedom to experiment with complex structures and intricate details that were previously impossible to achieve. A dress with 1,000 interconnected pieces, shoes that fit like a second skin, or textiles that mimic natural structures. All these are now possible with 3D printing. But the innovation doesn't stop there. The future holds the potential for 4D printing, a technology that allows garments to change shape and adapt to the wearer's movements. Picture this: a dress that responds to the weather, becoming thicker when it's cold and lighter when it's hot, or a suit that adjusts its fit according to your body posture. However, like any emerging technology, 3D printing in fashion also presents its own set of challenges. The process can be time-consuming and the materials used are often expensive. Moreover, the quality and durability of 3D printed garments are still subjects of ongoing research. Yet, despite these hurdles, the advantages of 3D printing in fashion are undeniable. From reducing waste in the production process to creating personalized garments and pioneering new design possibilities, 3D printing is revolutionizing the fashion industry. And it's not just high-end fashion houses that are embracing this technology. Increasingly, everyday consumers are also seeing the benefits of 3D printed fashion, with companies offering customizable 3D printed accessories and even footwear. In the fashion industry, 3D printing is proving to be more than just a trend, it's a game changer. Shifting gears now, let's speed into the world of motorsports. motorsports, where 3D printing is revving up innovation. Motorsports, a realm characterized by speed, precision, and a relentless pursuit of performance, is embracing the power of 3D printing technology. The impact of this technology is far-reaching, stretching from the design process to manufacturing, and right onto the racetrack. Starting with design, 3D printing has opened up a world of possibilities. It allows engineers and designers to rapidly create and test prototypes, enabling them to iterate designs quickly. This rapid prototyping not only speeds up the design process, but also encourages more innovative approaches, as designers can easily experiment with complex geometries and structures that would be challenging, if not impossible, to create with traditional manufacturing methods. But the impact of 3D printing extends beyond just prototyping. It's also being used to create tools and end-use parts. These aren't just any parts. They're lightweight, durable, and can be tailored to meet the exact specifications of a particular vehicle. This customization is a game changer, allowing motorsports teams to fine-tune their vehicles for optimal performance. And when it comes to performance, 3D printed parts can provide significant advantages. They can be designed to reduce weight, enhance aerodynamics, or improve thermal management, all of which can contribute to a vehicle's speed and efficiency. Whether it's a bracket to hold a specific component or a heat shield to protect the driver, these parts can make a noticeable difference on the racetrack. The benefits of 3D printing in motorsports are clear: faster design cycles, customized parts, and performance gains. But perhaps the most exciting aspect is the potential for the future. As this technology continues to evolve, we can expect to see even more innovation in vehicle design and performance, pushing the boundaries of what's possible in motorsports. In motorsports, 3D printing is accelerating us into a future of faster, stronger, and more efficient vehicles. Next, we step into the healthcare sector, where 3D printing is bringing about a revolution in personalized medical solutions. The healthcare sector is embracing 3D printing with open arms, taking us steps closer to a future of personalized medicine. We are witnessing a new age of tissue engineering, where 3D printers are used to construct complex tissue structures that could potentially be used for organ transplants. Imagine a world where the waiting list for organ donors becomes a thing of the past, where a patient's own cells could be used to print a new heart or liver. 3D printing is also becoming an integral part of drug development testing. The ability to print drugs layer by layer allows researchers to test different drug combinations and concentrations on a microscale. This not only speeds up the process of drug discovery, but also reduces the cost, making it more feasible to develop treatments for rare diseases. But perhaps the most impactful application of 3D printing in healthcare is in creating personalized medical solutions. From custom-fit prosthetics to patient-specific surgical guides, 3D printing is helping to tailor medical care to the individual needs of each patient. It's no longer a one-size-fits-all approach, but a bespoke healthcare service designed around you. However, as with any revolutionary technology, 3D printing in healthcare presents both potential benefits and challenges. While it promises improved patient care and faster drug discovery, it also raises ethical and regulatory questions. How do we ensure the safety and efficacy of 3D printed organs? How do we regulate the use of 3D printed drugs? These are questions that we as a society need to address as we navigate this new frontier. In healthcare, 3D printing is not just a tool, it's a lifeline. This technology has the potential to save lives, to transform the way we approach healthcare. But it's up to us to harness its potential responsibly, to ensure that it truly benefits all of us. Because at the end of the day, what's the use of a revolution if it doesn't revolutionize for the better? Finally, we take off into the aerospace sector, where 3D printing is soaring to new heights. The beauty of this technology in this field is truly a sight to behold. Let's dive right into it. In the world of spare parts, 3D printing has become a game changer. It provides a quick and cost-effective way to produce parts as needed, reducing the need for large inventories and long lead times. This means less waiting around for a critical part and more time in the sky where these machines belong. Then we have satellite manufacturing. 3D printing allows for the creation of complex shapes and structures that would be impossible or extremely costly with traditional manufacturing methods. This opens up a whole new world of possibilities for satellite design, and it's all thanks to 3D printing. Now let's talk about habitat exploration. Imagine being able to explore other planets and moons and having the ability to construct habitats using the materials found on site. That's exactly what 3D printing could make possible. It's like something out of a science fiction novel, but it's becoming more and more a reality every day. And of course, we can't forget about rocket engine fabrication. 3D printing can produce lighter, stronger parts in a fraction of the time it would take with conventional methods. This could lead to faster, more efficient rockets that can go further than ever before. However, as with any technology, there are challenges. The aerospace industry has stringent safety and quality standards that must be met, and proving that 3D printed parts can reliably meet these standards is a major hurdle. Additionally, the technology is still relatively new and evolving, so there is a learning curve involved. Despite these challenges, the potential benefits far outweigh the hurdles. The ability to produce parts on demand, create complex structures, construct habitats on other planets, and fabricate efficient rocket engines are all massive leaps forward for the aerospace industry. In aerospace, 3D printing is truly taking us where no man has gone before. As we've seen, 3D printing is reshaping the food, fashion, motorsports, healthcare, and aerospace sectors in extraordinary ways. From crafting edible items and creating adaptive garments in the food and fashion sectors respectively, to enhancing vehicle performance in motorsports, this technology is making waves. In the healthcare sector, it's revolutionizing personalized medical solutions, tissue engineering, and drug development testing. And let's not forget the aerospace sector, where 3D printing is instrumental in the manufacturing of spare parts, satellites, and even rocket engines. Truly, the possibilities seem endless. But let's remember, this is just the tip of the iceberg. As technology continues to advance, 3D printing is bound to evolve and expand its influence in these and many other sectors. Who knows what astounding developments the future holds? Thank you for tuning into Tenthouse. Remember to hit the subscribe button and stay tuned for more enlightening discussions on technology. Until next time.